Hey guys, it's Brody, and today I'm going to be giving you my #1 most important 3x3 one-handed tip for beginners that I've never seen anyone talk about before. If you're new to my channel, make sure to join the Brody Bunch by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you'll see all of my tutorials as soon as they come out. Let's get started. So this tip is super important when you're learning how to turn one-handed, but it can be helpful at any level. There are two things that you need to keep in mind. First, R moves will always be easier and faster than R prime moves, just because to do R you just have to push, but you have to do this weird move to do R prime. And the second thing you have to keep in mind is that R2 is the exact same thing as R2 prime. There are many ways that you can apply these tips to make your solves easier. Let's take a look at this F2L situation here. You have this pair that you're about to insert with RU prime R prime, and if you're looking ahead, which you always should be, you'll see this pair which will be set up like this when you do your pair. So if you were doing these two pairs, your solution would be R, U prime, R prime, R prime, U prime, R. But let's take a closer look at that solution. In the middle there, we have two R prime moves in a row. And an R prime plus another R prime is an R2 prime. Wait a second, didn't we have some rules about this earlier? Yes, we did. Remember, R2 is the same as R2 prime, except R moves are faster than R prime moves. That means because we can look ahead and see both of these pairs, we should solve them as R, U prime, R2 instead of R2 prime, U prime, R. This is really helpful, especially for beginners who struggle with R prime moves, and it's easy to use in solves with just a little bit of look ahead. This tip is mostly for beginners though, because as you get faster and faster, the difference between the speed of R and R prime gets smaller and smaller, but I can't overstate the importance of this for beginners. The same thing can be applied in many simpler ways. Basically, you always want to do a U2 prime instead of a U2, and an R2 instead of an R2 prime. Here are some examples. When I have an anti-soon in two-handed solving, I do the U2 clockwise like this. But for one-handed solving, it's much easier to do the U2 as a U2 prime like this. And when I get a pi OLL on 3x3, I normally alternate between doing R2 and R2 prime just so I don't have to regroup as much. But when you get a pi case one-handed, it's way better to just do R and U prime moves the whole time. This has countless other applications in F2L and in your last layer, so make sure to look for them. If you use this tip well, it should make your OH much faster and much easier on your hand. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and click the bell, and share this video with a friend who is learning OH. I've got links to all of my social media in the description, and some other tutorials you can check out. I'll see you guys later, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is Brody, signing out.